Alright guys, so I just scored this PC I found on Facebook Marketplace and I got a good deal on it, but it is rough. This is why you shouldn't vape if you have a PC. At least I used to vape, but don't blow the shit into the inside of it. At least fuck around. Okay, so this is what we're looking at here. And this case is uglier than sin, and that's fine because we won't use the case unless I can just get it looking really good, which is probably not. I mean, the case isn't bad. We'll see. If I can get it really cleaned up and get it looking good, we may use it. The first thing I want to see here, if I can flip this around. I'm outside, by the way, too, because I'm not taking this shit apart inside my house. But if we look at the back ports, I don't see anything. It's on, so that's, I mean, there's no power going to it, but you probably shouldn't unplug that from the wall with that on. But I mean, that's just me. Take this off. That's gonna need some spray. I don't know, I actually kind of like this case. So let's look on the inside and see what we got. Got my stuff here. iFixit kit. Now, I paid $140 for this without really knowing exactly what I got. He said he had a 2060, but he wasn't really sure, so we're about to find out. But look at this cooler. This cooler is actually toast. Like, there's no way this cooler works. Oh God, like, ugh. Like, I don't even want to clean that. You know, I'm just gonna throw it away. But these fans, assuming they light up, because RGB does sell, we might be able to get something for that. But God, this is gross. But oh great, well, it's a 450. Okay, so now we're in luck, because now we're talking DDR4. I don't know what kind of CPU I got. I'm hoping that it's at least a 3600, but let's see this RAM, which it's a floor slot B450, and we've got, see if we can focus on that. We got DDR4 3000, 8 gig stick. Okay. So let's clean this graphics card off. It's a Zotac. God, like how, like my computer's been dirty before, but fuck around. Let's just hope that nothing's fried off in here. Let's see if we can see what it is. We have a 6 gig 2060. So, not great. I was hoping for a 12 gig, but obviously wasn't gonna sit there and scratch this with my fingernails. But for 140, if we can get the motherboard, and if we can get it to work, and we'll see what kind of CPU I have here in a minute, and assuming the power supply works, I could probably flip this for about 300 bucks, but it is going to be some work, and that's why this is a hobby and not a job. So I guess I'm gonna get to scrub in here, and hopefully I don't find bugs. But this is why I do this shit outside, is because people have bugs, and you don't want bugs to get in your house. They can be outside, you know, because that's better than like crawling on you. So anyways, I guess I better get to fucking cleaning this shit. And I think I got a lot of work, because I'm probably gonna have to repay. Before I do anything, I'm gonna take this card all the way apart. I'm gonna thermal paste it. This cooler is fucking, there's just no way. Like, that is so gross. I'm not cleaning. I'm not touching that. But the rest of this, we could probably get something going here. So, all right. Okay, so I'm into it, boys. And got the graphics card out. Also getting bit by a shit ton of mosquitoes, which is not right. But here's the graphics card. As you can tell, she's a little crusty. Now, that don't look too bad. The back plate's cleaning up a little bit. I'm gonna need to put some air on this motherfucker, because that shit is thick. But she is out. And I got the RAM all the way out. And I've just been kind of cleaning up in here. And I'm about to take this cooler out. So, we'll see what else we find. One thing I did see that was actually pretty surprising was the cable management. Like CyberPower, I know they build a lot of these, but it's actually pretty good fucking cable management, I have to say. In between all the disgusting, nasty shit that's in here, the cables are actually pretty good. Hey, check this shit out. There's a fucking M.2 slot right there. Huh. Remember, guys, you should always clean your dust filters, or else this could happen. Ugh. That's gonna need some soap. Stick it back in. Okay, so I hadn't looked at this yet. I got the light on it here because it's fucking dark. We have Ryzen 7 3700X. So I really don't know much about these old ones, which I guess they're not really old. People put 3600Xs in shit all the time. So I'll have to check that out. But yeah, starting to come along. Okay, so I got it inside and I'm starting to get it cleaned up now. I didn't see any bugs, so that's great, but I still left that case outside. And I probably will leave it outside until I can finish getting it deep cleaned. But right now, everywhere I'm putting alcohol on. If there's anything, it's dead. And like I say, I haven't seen any bugs or bug poop, which is what you really look for. I have seen a lot of vape juice. I'm guessing our boy here was a heavy vapor. So, but anyways, it's coming right along. I'm happy about this CPU. I'm gonna look it up later and see what all I can find about it. And I am happy that it's on a 450 motherboard, because you know it's DDR4 and get 2 sticks of 3600 easy. If not, just use what I got. And I've got a 3060. I know this says 4070, but inside here there's a 3060 12 gig. So even if this graphics card I got, which is in this box, if it doesn't work, that's fine, because I've already got an upgrade for it. And I don't know, I'm gonna play around with it. I'm gonna see what the I never had a 2060. I don't know anything about a 2060. I know it has 6 gigs of VRAM, which is not a lot. I think the lowest I've ever had was a 580 that had 8 gigs. So, and that wasn't much to talk about. So that, if I can get it to run, I'll probably try to flip, and which I'm gonna get it cleaned up first. I'm gonna put some more thermal paste on it and all that stuff. But that's where we're at right now, just cleaning away slowly. All right, this thing, I wouldn't say it looks brand new, but it looks pretty fucking good, considering that I'm not sure how old it is, but I was told it was 2 years old, but I'm gonna say it's probably about 5 years old. So at least the board is. I don't know about the build or whatever, but it's looking pretty good. So here we go. Okay, so now we're gonna get started on this thing now that we got the motherboard all cleaned up. And just look at it. Look at that shit. Oh, Lord. I've never actually took a GPU apart. So, fun fact. But I'm pretty sure I'm not really worried about hurting it, considering that, look at it. Not. So, this is what the inside of the graphics card looks like. Already got this fan cleaned up a little bit. I don't know if I can, but I'm thinking about like maybe some Armor All for these fans to kind of like bring them back. I know, like, I don't know if Armor All is conductive. I guess I'll probably have to Google it. But yeah, there's that. So, okay, so here is the inside of the GPU. And the thermal paste is still wet. So, I wouldn't have run it like this though, but for obvious reasons, like mostly this, but at least the thermal paste was good. So, there's that. Okay, so this is everything put back together. And it cleaned up really good. So, fans all work good. Don't really hear any noise. Yeah. So, got a 2060 now. How about that? Now we get to find out if it works.